Mathematica, you are presented with a welcome screen. To start a notebook, click on Notebook. A new notebook is presented for you. I'll increase the font size. I go to the bottom right hand corner of the screen and click on a drop down menu, selecting 200. And I'll next open up the palettes section of Mathematica and select Writing Assistant. And increase the font again. Entries are placed in Mathematica in terms of placing them in cells. So let's go up to the top of the screen and move over to the left and click on the little plus symbol and select a plain text cell. In that cell, I will type my first example. I'll click on the cell bracket and change the cell to a title cell. And I will go down to paragraph properties and align the cell. Next, I'll double click to select all my text, and I'll change the color of the text by going to text properties and selecting red. I'll click below my cell to begin a new cell entry. I'll go over to the plus symbol. This time I'll select Mathematica input, which is the default. So let me add two numbers of 1 plus 1. And to complete the computation, I hold down a Shift key and press the Enter key, which I refer to as Shift Enter. 1 plus 1 results in an output of 2, which is what you'd expect. Note that if I only wanted the output to be visible, I could go to the cell alongside of output and double click on it. And the input is hidden. To make the input cell visible, I go to the outermost bracket, double click on it, now both cells are visible. If I wanted to continue by adding some text, I would go down and click on the plus symbol again and next choose plain text. So now I'll state that I'm going to create the plot of a sine function. So plot of a sine function. I'll now make this cell a section cell. I'll select the cell. Then I'll go over to the Writing Assistant and the sections. I'll select the first one, make it a section cell. So that formats the cell as appears. Next, I'll input the command to plot a sine function. All commands start with capital letters, so it'll be P, LOT, left square brackets, sine, left square brackets. Let's do 2x, right square bracket, comma, curly brace. We're going to plot as a variable x from negative 2 pi to 2 pi, close curly braces, close right square bracket, followed by Shift Enter. There's my outputted graph. We can hide the command that gave us the graph by double clicking on the cell bracket right to the side of the graph. There we go. All right, now we can continue with more graphs, or we could add another text entry by putting our mouse below the graph, clicking and selecting the plus symbol and selecting plain text. Here I'll just say done with part